on here and I was doing Capricorn's reading and then I got booted off. So I'm back. What I'm doing today is I'm just going to focus strictly on love and relationship readings for each sign. I'm going to go through each and every sign. And because in my previous video it was brought to my attention that I did not get Capricorn's love and relationship reading, I'm going to go ahead and start with my Capricorns today. So if you are a Capricorn and you are in here, welcome. Be sure to like the video. Welcome to my live stream. I'm going to go ahead and start off with Capricorn. So let's see what Spirit has to say for my Capricorns. We have soul, contract, and earth sign coming through right away, okay? So this is Pentacles energy. I feel like this is something that, you know, you guys are earth signs, and I feel like what you value is something that is stable and long-term. And I see a soul contract that's going to fulfill that with you, okay, or align with you. This is an agreement between two souls. This is a life lesson that you choose, okay? So I think that right now what it is that you are determined to align with is something that is definitely earthly. It doesn't have to be an earth sign for my Capricorns. But I think that it is important to a Capricorn to have this stability in your lives, okay? I do see that if you've been feeling, so I see your growth is phenomenal, and I feel like it is making a shift, okay? And it is gravitating you, Capricorn, toward true love. Now, if you've been thinking or feeling that somebody's been missing you, this is confirmation, because I do feel like somebody in the past has definitely been thinking about you, but you have chosen to grow. You have chosen to align with true love, unconditional love, which is where you need to be, okay? Although someone's missing you because they fumbled you, they were not in their place of in a place of maturity to be able to be with you in alignment with you, because I feel like there was some blame game happening, okay? Maybe a refusal to acknowledge their own actions. Maybe they were not on a mature level as you were, okay? They weren't able to give you or provide to you the depth that you're seeking. And I feel like I'm hearing patience pays off, okay? So I feel like the patience and the persistence of you manifesting and aligning with your partner, but while journaling, okay, and healing. Maybe you felt discarded in the past by this person, and maybe it's like, well, it's hard to believe that somebody could miss me because I feel so discarded by them, or maybe they disregarded you or betrayed you in some way, okay? But I do feel like they are missing you, even though they do not have the capacity to be with you. This person from your past is still missing you, but I feel like you are on to better things, okay? You're in your healing process now, and you're moving on toward finding this, calling in, I would say, calling in and unifying with true love connection, okay? We have self-love. By practicing self-love and self-care, that is what's going to lead you to this unconditional true love, okay? To this newfound soul contract. And if you guys are just coming in, this is for my Capricorns. We do have the air sign, which is communication. I feel like you're about to receive clarity in something, maybe along your journey. Maybe you're starting to be clear and concise with the universe on what it is that you are calling in here, okay? And this could have been while you were in a distance or taking a break or having no contact or communication with someone from your past, okay? You made the right decision when it comes to cutting this person off. Yeah, you gained a lot of introspection. Spirit wants you to continue to stay strong and move forward despite the fact that this person is still lingering around or still wants to come back. Stay strong is what Spirit's saying, okay? We do have mirrored souls here, so this is all about introspection, self-reflection. Maybe you've been working through some inner wounds, and that is an act of self-care, okay? That reflection time, that reflection period is extremely powerful for your growth, okay? What else, Spirit, do we have for my Capricorns? We have a new moon. I knew it. This is a new beginning coming in. This could be a new love offer as well. Divine intervention had to happen so that you can release what didn't serve you, okay? That's coming through. The truth is being revealed through your healing process. So whatever lies that were depicted, or whether somebody lied in your past, the truth is about to be revealed here, okay, for my Capricorns. So let's go ahead and switch decks to the Messages of Love Oracle deck. I think that it's great that Spirit is focusing on both your past energy, but also your present and your future energy on what it is that you can expect. Okay, I feel like this previous connection left you broken and you're on the mend now, okay? You know that this person is habitual and you understand and have this awareness that the old habits die hard, and I don't think anything has changed, okay? I do feel like they are going to be regretful. I think that you're going to have the strength to forgive this person from your past, but you will also be moving onward and forward as well to unexpected outcomes, because you know you can never satisfy that energy in your past because of the levels, the different levels of maturity is what I'm picking up on, okay? So let's go ahead and do one more pull from my Capricorns, and let's see what comes through. Whoa, that one wanted to fly. We have justice in reverse. You may have been feeling like you're not getting your justice out of this, or it's hard for you to let go of this connection because there was no justice, and it may have made you left you feel trapped, okay? Feeling trapped here. But this is part of your transformation toward divine union and harmony. We have the Fool, so you are being called to take leaps here, okay? Take leaps and bounds, knowing that karma will catch up to this person in the past. You are moving on to greener and better pastures, to stability, to true love, to unconditional love. So keep going, Capricorns. Keep going forward, and know that as you practice self-love, you will attract growth. You will attract new love offer, a new beginning, a new chapter, okay? A new found stability within yourself, and then manifesting outward into the partnerships that you are calling in. So I hope that resonated with you, Capricorns. I apologize for missing the love and relationship segment of the previous reading that I had done. That was brought to my attention. Okay, so we've got some Libras in the house. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. Thank you for being here. If you are here, please let me know you're here. Give the video a like. Whatever your sign is, call it out so that way I can skip you ahead of the line. Because if you're on the live stream, I don't want you sitting there waiting, okay? So we'll do Libras, and then we'll do Geminis next. So let's see what's coming through for our Libras. And then we'll do Geminis. We got the air signs up in the house. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for my Libras in love and relationship? We have walls up. So you may be feeling a little bit guarded or a little bit stuck lately, okay? Maybe you feel like you need to work on boundaries before you can move forward. In order to break those walls down, so you can still protect yourself without feeling like you have to guard yourself. In order to break those walls down, it is imperative to really build on your boundaries, focus on your needs, be very straightforward. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. And if anybody disrespects your boundaries, then they will disappear on their own, okay? Maybe you've taken a period of solitude right now here, okay? This is all about reflection, maybe taking some time alone. We also have that walls up energy, okay? But I do see you overcoming this. I feel like Spirit is saying that, yes, although it is important to guard your heart, I'm not saying it's not important to guard your heart. It is also important to be open and receptive to the new energy that Spirit wants to bring you, okay? And by knowing, you can attract your twin flame, okay? But by knowing that you have boundaries and you can set those, it is a beautiful way to let your walls down a little bit, to let people in, to not have to feel like you're sabotaging connections because you're speaking up about what it is that you want and need and what it is that you want in a relationship, okay? People don't know until you tell them. And whenever you meet somebody new and you set the tone just like that, like right away you set boundaries, they'll get used to that. All right. Even if like there's people in the past that have overstepped your boundaries and you still have to deal with them. When you start working on boundaries, you'll start to see them respecting them. Okay. Okay. Bye. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. So Libras, we do have a tower moment. Maybe you experienced a tower moment in the past and that's why you feel like the walls had to come up or an unexpected change. But I feel like this message is coming through very resoundingly because I do see a new love offer coming in for you very soon. And look, the twin flame card came in twice. So this could be somebody who mirrors your energy, okay? Somebody who mirrors your energy. And I feel like the change that had to happen created that stability to let this in or allow this to come in. Okay, so I'm feeling guided to switch here. Let's see what else for my Libras. All right, we have strength. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful ending to this deck, okay? You are very resilient. You have so much determination, and you have so much perseverance whenever it comes to being optimistic about calling in love, no matter what has happened to you. Even though your walls have been put up, you know that only you can break them down little by little, step by step. It doesn't have to be all at once, but by setting those boundaries and meeting your needs, it develops this sense of like, okay, I can protect myself without having to put my walls up or push people out, right? And when you set your boundaries, it's really attractive when you do that. Okay, what else, Spirit? Thank you so much for your beautiful messages. What else do we have for my Libras? We have trauma. Okay, so you could have attracted relationships from your trauma wounds, or it could have been like the dynamic in the past. Oh, okay, I'm seeing because your heart is closed off because of the trauma and pain that you've experienced, so therefore created the walls up energy. Okay, that's what Spirit is showing me. What else, Spirit? Thank you so much for your beautiful messages. What for my Libras? What do we have? We have reflection. This says you are gaining clarity, okay? So maybe you did have to engage in a little bit of protection to go through this process of forgiveness, but it's imperative not to make it a habit, okay? Build new habits as you mend your heart. Build new habits of setting boundaries as you build your heart is the message. No longer will you be the chaser in dynamics. No longer will you feel the need to people please or do anything, engage in those behaviors anymore, because you have those boundaries set and you know your worth, okay? We do have reminiscing. It's okay to reminisce about the past, but Spirit doesn't want you to stay there because there was a lot of damage done in your past, okay? Ego, I feel like somebody may have caused you confusion and acted out of ego, maybe dealt with the third party energy and was dishonest, left you broken, okay? But it still doesn't excuse. I feel like Spirit is coming through to give me the reasoning as to why it happened, but it still does not excuse the behavior that they did, okay? So let's go ahead and shift to my mermaid deck. We're going to do Gemini's next. Thank you so much for your patience. If you guys are just tuning in, be sure to give this video a like and let me know your sign. And if I haven't gotten to it yet, I'll go ahead and get to it next since we are in the live stream today. If you want to come back later, if you're like, hey, I don't want to wait, that's totally fine too, because I will have this video reposted at the end of this live. Okay, so that being said, we're going to go back to Libras. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit's like, don't keep your guards up for too long because you're going to miss this opportunity, right, of emotional, mature individual. Okay, this could be a divine masculine, could be a divine feminine. Take it as it resonates. I am picking up on a lot of masculinity here, though, for you. And it's removing blockages because you're working through this and you're being intentional about letting your walls down and putting your boundaries up. Someone's going to match that energy. This was merely a learning experience. I've got the chills right now. This was merely a learning experience for you, okay? You had to go what you had to go through to learn what you needed to learn to get to where you need to go. Know that all hope is not lost, and by knowing that and having faith in that, it's going to remove those blockages that you've been holding on to, okay? So I hope that message resonated with my Libras. Thank you so much for being here. Next, we're going to go ahead and move on to, we had a request to do a Geminis. Okay, we're going to our Geminis. We are in air sign town right now. We have gone down to air sign town. That's where we're at. So if you're an air sign, give the video a like. Let me know you're here. We're going to do Gemini's next. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much for your beautiful messages. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to this deck because I'm feeling called. Let's see what's coming in for our Geminis in love and relationships. Ooh, we have true love coming through. Ooh, Geminis. Are you calling in true love? You're releasing any kind of heartbreak and anxiety and depression. I feel like a lot of my Geminis out there releasing toxic energy. Yeah, I think you've left that all behind in last year, haven't you? Is what I'm seeing. So by doing that, look at more releasing toxicity, okay? You're breaking cycles by doing that. Holy cow. Somebody may have given you the silent treatment in the past, or may have been like closed off towards you or cold towards you. And that is not something a Gemini can handle at all. Let me tell you what, Gemini's ruling planet is Mercury. Okay, Mercury is a planet of communication. So when somebody is going cold on you, that's hard to handle. So I think you were done with that, and I think that's what caused you to break this cycle here. Spirit wants you to continue staying strong. I feel like you are very strong right now. You're in a place of strength, especially because the new year, you're just like, nope, I'm saying no to anything that's, that anybody that lies or that, you know, shuts me off or closes off on me doesn't deserve my energy. I deserve stability and commitment. I deserve new beginnings, and that is what you are manifesting here. You could be manifesting a new love offer, and this has really demonstrated your growth. And if somebody comes back in your life, you have already let go, okay? You've already done your reflection here. You're standing in your truth. This is a really big realization. You're trusting in divine timing as well. Good on you, my Geminis. Let's see if we can get any messages of love from the Oracle deck. That was a lot there. There's some unfinished business, or they may feel like there's some unfinished business, okay? We still have things to resolve and discuss, and I feel like the Gemini is saying, no, we don't. No, we don't. If they feel like there's unresolved energy, let them feel that way, because that's not your problem, right? I think that you're just like done. You're like, no, there is. You kept on. You showed me with your behaviors that it's not, that you don't want to talk about it. Whenever I'm ready to talk about it, you don't want to. And now you want to, and I don't think so, okay? I think that they're coming through to admit their mistakes. There was a lot of disagreements, dishonesty here for you as well. You deserve reciprocity, okay? This energy, they ran a lot, okay? This energy, though, it really held you accountable in the sense that you were tired of allowing it, and you were tired of going round and round. I'm getting like a vision of a merry-go-round is what this felt like. But you started realizing what it is that you need to work through, and that was the gift in this. Yeah, they didn't talk to you. They didn't tell you everything. And here's the thing, like, first of all, in any relationship, communication is key. But I'm telling you, with the Geminis, it's even more important. Like, if you have a Gemini, you better know how to communicate. Otherwise, they're not going to be there around for long. Like, Geminis thrive on communication. That is their biggest strength. That is your guys' biggest strength, is communication, air signs. And so, like, if you're not getting that and you're not getting that need met, then you're going to go, and that's it, okay? So, yeah, let's go ahead and shift. Let's switch decks to see what further confirmation we have. Whoa, my deck is like all... Look at, you're seeking balance. You're seeking balance through healing. You may be reaching out to support whenever you feel overwhelmed. And it could be an overwhelming feeling to go into this new energy and have to rebuild and just step into the unknown and rely on this. Like, this is what I've decided, this is what I want, and then go from there. But just know you're making so much progress. You're really recognizing your worth. And there's going to be sudden and unexpected good news coming in to you, for you, in regards to love. We also have the King of Swords. So you're gaining a lot of clarity in this energy as well as you heal and you overcome this stress and anxiety and this overwhelm. Just know that what's for you isn't going to pass you by, and it will come towards you. Keep going forward, keep building, and keep on that mindset of, like, I know what I deserve, and if somebody's going to play little petty games with me and not talk to me, then I don't need to be there. It's a waste of time, and it really is, okay? You're absolutely right, and you are worthy of love and trust, and this most importantly, communication, okay? That's a basic thing. It's like, if you can't communicate, then you're not mature enough to hang with a Gemini. I'm sorry, but that's just what it is, okay? All right, so if you guys are in here, welcome. Please be sure to give my video a like. Let me know your sign, and we can do that next. If not, we'll go ahead and bounce to the Virgos. Okay, let's go back to Earth. Let's mix it up a little bit. All right, Spirit, what do we have for my Virgos today? What's the energy of love and relationships? What do my Virgos need to know today? We have memories, okay? Somebody may be having memories of a past person, maybe even reminiscing, maybe even reflecting. You could be journaling about this person, or you could be called to journal, to write down your thoughts, intentions, and feelings. Okay, you have a very abundant future when it comes to relationships. Maybe you're manifesting something new. Maybe you're reminiscing on what was lost, but look forward to what is being gained. Yeah, because we have past, but we also have present. So yes, you And you're also breaking free of any trauma bonds as well, and any illusions that may have happened. You're trusting in the flow by maintaining the presence, okay? The present energy, being in the moment as you journal. But yes, also respecting your past and acknowledging the memories that were made in your past. But I do see that you are trusting in the flow, which is where you're supposed to be. It's a vibe here, okay? Flow, let it be, trust the universe. We also have together. So I feel like you could be aligning with somebody very soon. Devoted. Oh my gosh, there could be somebody coming in that's going to be very devoted to you, okay? Or have this energy of just devotion when they're around you. And that's exactly what a Virgo deserves. Virgo also deserves stability, also honesty. If there's dishonesty, let's talk about it, because Virgos, they have a very strong work ethic. They like to do things by the book. And if someone's like being I'm hearing, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I can say it on live. I'll just say being evasive, okay? I hope that works, Spirit. Being evasive or not really being fully truthful, being half-hearted. Half-hearted energy. I'm trying to get it out because I'm hearing expressions that are just probably not appropriate, but I'll do the best I can, okay? We do have secrets. Yeah, okay, that is definitely confirmation to the moon here. So yeah, I feel like maybe you were involved in a past connection that was somebody where somebody was secretive, didn't really reveal everything to you, caused a lot of illusions, and that's not stable energy, and that's not love. Like, you deserve somebody who is devoted to you and who wants to tell you, be upfront with you and be real with you. But just know that whoever did this was in a place of avoidance, and it was more about them than you, okay? And whatever's hidden from you will come to light. Dang, that came through strong. Spirit is like, it'll come to light, okay? Yep. Through guilt, maybe they self-sabotaged here, and you just needed space, okay? They're feeling your absence right now, but I feel like you're really working through the feelings. I don't think that they are working through the feelings as much as you are working through your feelings or your residual feelings here. I think they are reflecting a little bit because they know that they made a mistake. You could be in no contact with this person taking your space here, but you are letting it go. You're releasing it, okay? Throughout this process, Spirit wants you to trust the process. Know that you are divinely protected. Know that, yes, it's okay to reminisce on the good things that have happened in your past, on the good things about this past connection, but you letting go and flowing was the right decision here, okay? I also want to talk about re-romanticizing, okay? It's a term, it's a psychological term that it makes it very hard to let go of a relationship that doesn't serve you when we go back and we romanticize about the connection and we fixate on the good things, or our brain fixates on the good things, giving us reason or temptation to go back. So I think it's important to like make a list of the problems or the conflicting things that have happened in your past relationships to give you more strength to continue to move forward into divine union, into a place of abundance, because that's what you'll attract if you choose to go forward. I feel like lessons were already learned, actions, behaviors were already, what's done is done, is what Spirit is saying, okay? What's done is done. It can't be undone. It's already done. And if you go backwards and you go back to that, it's going to be up to you. Of course, we all have free will. I'm not saying like, don't go back. Because if you still feel like you need to repeat those lessons, then that's what it'll be. And the lessons will repeat themselves here, okay, in this situation. All right, so let's see what other messages we have for my Virgos. Let's see, Virgos. Virgos, what do we got for Virgos? Okay, we have the Two of Wands. Yep, I feel like this is confirmation. You are venturing out toward wish fulfillment. You know, you have the resources to do this. You're staying hopeful, and you've gained a lot of clarity with this energy here through healing. You're gaining clarity and wisdom through healing is what Spirit's saying. You're working on self-care, which is beautiful. You may have to be in a period of waiting for this to unfold, but you're taking back control from any setbacks or games that have been played with you. And you could be getting multiple options as well. You're probably getting attention from multiple suitors here in the near future, because what you're doing, what you're focusing on, by focusing on the present moment while also healing, reminiscing, but acknowledging that the past is in the past, is what is going to lead you to options opening up, you deciding and picking and choosing who you want to be with, who you don't want to be with, right? It's all an experience. But you know now, you see right past, like if somebody's going to bring you illusions or confusions, you know that that energy is not for you, that you're not going to entertain that because of what you've learned, okay? But I do see that this trauma bond is being released, and that is really good to see for my Virgos. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump over to, we're going to move forward toward the Taurus energy. Okay, let's see what's going on with our Tauruses. We're still in earth signs. Let's see, Spirit, what do we have for our Tauruses, for the collective, for my collective who's watching this? We have let go. I feel like there's a fear of being alone here with the solitude in reverse. But just know that even though it is scary to be alone, it is necessary for your growth, and you're going to be okay. Okay, if that's something that you're being called to let go of, a situation that's not serving you. So that way you have space to do your inner child work, and you can find happiness and love here, okay? And this could be like, even if you already did let go, take it as it resonates. But if you already did let go and it's hard for you to like mentally like take that time to reflect and be intentional with letting go, now is the time. I feel like the pain that was caused from the past connections, or even if you're in a current connection, it's being brought to light so that you can focus on those inner childhood wounds, so you can know exactly like how to navigate whatever wounds it's pressing on that connection, so you can work through them and attract, by doing that, everlasting love here, okay? Yep, we have shadow work, so that's confirmation. Your shadow work is going to help you to manifest new chapters and new beginnings and happy endings. And I feel like your intuition may be telling you that, or coming through to provide that inner voice to you. That's something that you know that you need to do, okay? We do have spiritual awakening. This could be something that you're experiencing right now, some sort of newfound clarity, some ascension, okay? Being put on your divine path, being called to let go of what's not serving you, so that you can go into, transition into this energy of working through your healing to open doors that bring you happy endings, soulmates, everlasting love and happiness. It exists, guys. I'm seeing it right now. It exists, and it is for you. You deserve happiness. You deserve to have relationships where you feel more safe and less, I'm hearing your nervous system is more regulated when you're in partnerships that do serve you, that want to develop a partnership with you, that wants to experience a give and a take, and not just taking from you, okay? I feel like that's the new dynamic, is reciprocity in relationships is so important, because if you're a giving person and all you do is give, then that dynamic is going to be created where all they do is take. And you don't want to be in a connection like that, because that's not love. That's taking advantage of your beautiful energy. So definitely work on setting boundaries as well. You may feel that you may feel in regret because you feel like if you let go, then it's a missed opportunity. But I'm here to tell you it's not, okay? This could be very overwhelming, but your new chapter is what's going to bring you new opportunities, okay? What's for you won't pass you by. What's for you won't let you down, won't cause overwhelm, won't cause these wounds to be triggered. It will be more grounded, balanced, and you'll feel recharged, and you'll feel more recharged and less drained, okay? I feel like whatever's coming for you in this new chapter has led you to escape this past energy, or is going to be the cause of your escape. And it's not necessarily like escaping because you're avoiding it. It's escaping to protect your energy and yourself, okay? And to protect your new chapter. And I feel like whoever's going to be in alignment with you is going to be more responsible, okay? Taking care of you while also taking care of themselves. That has the capacity to do that. Okay, and I feel like this grounded energy, but from the Taurus, like there needs to be stable energy or the Taurus cannot thrive. The Taurus cannot thrive in instability. The Taurus cannot thrive in places that is not serving them after so long, okay? I know you guys like to cling on to things and just hold on to them for a long time, long periods of time. But sometimes when we do that, it creates only merely an illusion of stability. It doesn't necessarily mean that you actually have stability. When you cling on to something and you haven't worked through your stuff or processed your stuff, it's not really stability. It's an illusion, and that is not something that you can thrive in, okay? Coming through very strongly. Thank you so much, Spirit, for these beautiful, amazing messages and for my gifts so that I can share them with my collective. Okay, we have 10 of Pentacles. This is real stability that you are calling in by letting this go and releasing conflict. Look at the moon here, the beautiful moon. You manifesting this beautiful energy, manifesting this stable person, experiencing wish fulfillment. This is what you can have if you let go, okay? Ace of Cups, the star here. Maybe you've been lingering in a situation or just really stuck in the past with individual who you gave so much to but was too closed off to give back to you. You are so strong. It's time to let go. And I also feel like you could have been being juggled, okay, by somebody. But you have the resources, you have the support to release this energy now. Now's the time is what I'm seeing here. Wow, what a powerful message. I did not expect that for my Taurus energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to our fire signs. We got the fire energy happening. We can start with, we'll go ahead and go down the line and do Leo first. And then we may skip to Aquarius. I don't know. Let's see who bops in this live. If you're in this live, please be sure to give my video a like. Let me know your sign. If you haven't yet, let me know that you're here. And please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and do Leos. We're not going to overthink it. We're just jumping around the list. Okay, I'm gonna start with this deck for my Leos. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Leos today? We have replaced. You could be dealing with this feeling of being replaced, maybe left out in the cold. Okay, we have 5 of Pentacles energy coming out, maybe left behind, maybe neglected. But this is something that has made you extremely strong. Yeah, Leos are very strong here. And I think that this is the replaced energy, the feeling replaced, because it's so sad. Just for me, it's sad to see when a Leo feels insecure, because Leos have the biggest hearts and they are very humble. They are very loyal, and they'll do whatever they can for their partner for things to thrive. But what Spirit wants to come through and say is that although you felt replaced, just know that you're taking on somebody else's projection, okay? And know that they didn't do this because they were secure in themselves. And I feel like somebody maybe, yeah, you maybe ended up in a separation where you felt replaced or you felt left out in the cold because of it. But it's given you so much strength, and it's giving you a lot of frustration too. That's coming through very strongly. Maybe you were hopeful that you could reconcile with this person from your past. But I feel like this person is not in a very mature energy when it comes to being a true partner. Okay, because we have drama queen, attention seeking, manipulation here. Okay, so this person could have been very manipulative, could have put you in this place where you felt like so insecure and left out in the cold. And I'm sorry that happened to you, but it made you stronger. And even though it's been a very frustrating thing, it's led you to this beautiful shadow work. Okay, they may come around and apologize for maybe putting you involved in a third party. Don't buy it. Okay, because you deserve union and togetherness. And I feel like this separation was a tower moment that had to happen. Okay, this is also like you're It's like you want to move on, but it's almost as if like deep down you want to reconnect. And I get it. Like it's so hard to let go of somebody that you love. And Leos, when they love hard. It's very hard for Leo to let go of something that they've invested in or someone that they've invested in. So there is this hope of maybe having this reconciliation. But I'm telling you right now that it's not really worth reconnecting, because I just see this low vibrational energy that's not serving you. Okay, they'd really have to make a huge change to get on your good graces, as they should, is what's coming through for my Leos. Okay, what else? We have betrayed. So you could have been betrayed by them. And let me tell you something, okay? When a person betrays you once and you let it slide or you take them back, they will betray you 1,000 times. It will happen over and over again, because you're allowing that energy to come in and betray you after you've learned the first time, the second time, the third time, the fifth time, right? Like it will happen over and over again. So it is important to stay strong. Know that you are worthy of something amazing and true here, is what Spirit wants to come through and say. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more messages from our Messages of Love Oracle. We have soul contracts. We have time, we have guilty in reverse. Okay, I feel like this person may come off as feeling guilty, but is not really guilty. I feel like you are a very understanding individual here. This could have been a soul contract that you had to learn. Like it says, the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. So I feel like this was a huge learning experience for you. We also have time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. I feel like they may be feeling like you're absence a little bit more and more. They may feel you letting go more and more each and every day. I feel like they're still hopeful, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to switch and get further confirmation here for my Leos. We have King of Cups and the Magician. Okay, yeah, you want something. We have Ace of Swords in reverse here, which is interesting to see. But I do feel like you do want something that is going to that's not going to hold you back or keep you trapped, but you want something that's more stable, and also compassion. You want that in your next connection, and I feel like that's what you are trying to call in. But there's also this lack of clarity. You could still be feeling confused about what has happened, but Spirit is coming through to say that in time, as time goes on, as time progresses, and as you choose your healing journey, you will gain more clarity. Yep, confirmation with reflection card here. You're no longer burdened by this connection. You are free, no longer experiencing setbacks, free to enjoy your worth, and also experience the good news, the good unexpected things that are coming in your life, while this person is choosing chaos and not wanting to take accountability for their actions and going around causing heartbreak to people. Because they're not resourceful in the way that you are, okay? Use this time to really feel inspired, creative, put your fiery Leo passionate energy out there so that you can attract good things, but also, like, I wouldn't say distract yourself from this energy, because I do feel like it is important to work through that, work through your wounds and all that. But also enjoy your little successes along the way. Definitely take this as a learning experience and know that you did everything that you could. But I'm telling you, once somebody betrays you, leaves you stuck and confused, that's not good, right? Like, that's not a good sign. And it's unfortunate to see people's true colors come out at the end of a connection. But sometimes that's what happens, and that's how you have to learn. And you know, they show you their true colors along the way here and there. They drop little hints and little red flags, right? So it's time to reflect on that so you can gain discernment for future relationships moving forward. Okay, so that was for my Leos. Next, we're going to go ahead and work through our Sages. We're going to move towards Sages, I should say, work through. I don't know. I'm getting my words all mumbo jumboed, but we're going to go ahead and do Sages next. Our Sagittariuses. Let's see what's coming for our Sages when it comes to love and relationships. If you are here, welcome to my live stream. Please be sure to give this video a like. Let me know what your sign is. I'll let you know whether or not I've done the reading yet. And if you are in the live stream, we'll go ahead and jump to your reading next if you let me know what your sign is. Okay, so Sages, we have karma. Okay, so there's some karma happening for you. Wow, we have trauma. Whatever happened probably caused you some hefty trauma, or people behaved towards you very negatively, may have mistreated you because of their traumas. That does not justify the behavior. I'm going to say that again. That does not justify their behavior towards you. But I do see you getting some karma here, some payback. Okay, you may not see it coming because we have the moon, and the moon is all about illusions, but it's coming. Oh, you were betrayed. Oh my gosh, Sag. I feel like you were led to believe that you were going to be in union, and I feel like they betrayed you in the past. Oh my goodness. Okay. And so that is a big letdown, right? For somebody to come and play this little game with you, saying that, oh, you know, let's be together, let's be stable, and then switch it up on you, without, unbeknownst to you, and you're just like left like, what happened? Okay. Yeah, in order to attract stability, it is important to release betrayal. Okay, I do see someone making a move towards you soon, though. Like, let's talk about your new beginning here. Okay, or you could be already entertaining a connection that is actually exciting. I'm getting this feeling of excitement. I'm getting this feeling of hope. I'm also getting this feeling of like building something new, going toward a happy ending. Going toward a happy ending, maybe after a period of being depressed or hurt by this past situation for my Sagittarius. My Sagittarius, man, the Sagittarius, they, like, once you do them dirty, they will literally disappear into the sunrise and just go, like, as far away from as they can from that energy, because they know they deserve more and they're on to the next adventure, right? You guys are adventurous. So I would see it like that. Like, I'm not going to tolerate these feelings of hurt, depressed, rejection anymore. I'm on to the next, right? I'm going to release my past so I can see what's next. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? We have love offer, and I feel like that's what's coming through next, because Spirit did give me that card right away whenever I asked Spirit what else. Okay, so you're headed toward a love offer if you're not already in one. You may still feel like the connection's strong with this past person, like there's a soul tie here. Soul ties form through intimacy, okay, sexual energy. But you can also release or cut those soul ties by doing cord cutting work. So that is coming through strongly for my Sagittarius. If you feel the need to cut cords, it is important to get that done, okay? We do have habits. We have ego. This could be like the comfort of past connections that kept you tied there or kept you anchored in that. But you can and you will let this go. Let this soul tie go, or rid this soul tie, okay? It's, yes, I know old habits die hard, but you're stronger than your habits. You're stronger than your trauma. You're stronger than your ego. You're stronger than all that. So you have what it takes to literally disconnect from this energy for once and for good. And it may take some time, but it will happen. Do not think that you missed any opportunities by engaging in this, okay? I'm hearing I wasted time. No time is wasted time. When you're in a connection and you're in that sucker, you know, it's teaching you things. It's very imperative, and pain teaches you the most, right? Pain teaches us more than we could ever learn is through pain. So if you're feeling like you're in a state of regret, Spirit wants you to let that go and know that you're not missing out on anything, okay? You're not missing out on anything here. That's coming through very strongly. Okay, let's see what's coming up for relationships for our Sagittarius. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your beautiful messages. What do we have for our Sagittarius in the house? Okay, we have confirmation on that heartbreak. Okay, that place definitely kept you trapped, but look at this. You're transmuting your pain. You're transmuting it. You could even be writing about this, or you could turn this into a song or something. I don't know, poetry. You could be writing your story, or you could be inspired to write or tell your story because of what you went through. It's a lost love. It caused you great pain, maybe even kept you stuck for a while. I still see that energy, like that lingering soul tie energy. But it's so important that Spirit reveals that so that you know exactly what direction to take to cut those cords, to rid that soul tie. And I'm telling you, it can be done. through cord cutting, distance, time, healing, and patience. Those are the ingredients to the recipe of cutting and severing a soul tie. I'm telling you right now, it works, okay? It works. I also think through reflection, you're going to gain a lot of insight and also empowerment. And things are going to be revealed to you through your period of reflection. The thing is when we are caught up in a relationship or a situation that is not serving us or that is toxic, we have a tendency to be in a fog, okay, or in a brain fog. And then whenever you get out of it, it's like you think like, oh, this happened, oh, that happened, okay, oh my gosh, yes, that happened, oh, I should have done this, I should have said that. I mean, should have, would have, could have, but now through reflection is powerful, because when you reflect or you take time and moments to reflect, it starts to give you that clarity, and it helps you to move forward and never tolerate that behavior again, because you know the subtle things, the subtle behaviors that derive from that where it just gets bigger and bigger if it goes unaddressed, and it just allow it to continue, right? Give yourself grace for allowing it, because like I said, brain fog, right? Especially when a person experiences manipulative behavior, that can really put us in a confused state as a human. It's like chemicals in our brain. It's a mind deaf. And so it's really, really hard for us to grasp or get any kind of clarity in that situation because it causes so much confusion. So it is a tactic that works, but not permanently, okay? It's only a temporary thing. When you align with people who do that, they only get temporary gain from it, okay? So definitely learning that and reflecting on that energy will definitely help you to align with what it is that is serving you and help you to move forward. So that was Sag's energy reading for relationships. Now we're going to go ahead and jump to Aries, but I need to take a water break first. Okay, so the signs that we have left are the Aquarius. We also have the last 3 water signs. So we're moving right along through it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's coming through for Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius. We've got soulmate and in union. So you could be maybe already really connecting with somebody or experiencing alignment with a special connection. This is divine union. So I see more connection, some love, loyalty, and devotion is headed your way. Okay, if it's not here already for my Aquariuses, let's see what else. Oh my gosh, this is like, I'm so glad to see this for Aquarius, because it's just like good news after good news, because you've stood in your truth. You know what it is that you want, and you're so bold and fearless right now, okay? This energy, I like it. It's like you just really demonstrating what you want and never settling for less. And that is what's going to take you to this new chapter where there's new connection and union coming through. That's going to be very nice and long and stable is what I'm hearing, okay? You are taking care of yourself right now as well. I just feel I pick up on a lot of positive energy. You're moving forward. You're not going back to anything. You release toxic energy. You let it go. And that's going to lead you to a love offer. Plain and simple as that, okay? You're working through your traumas. You're doing your reflection. And it's going to lead you to a love offer. Plain and simple as that. Spirit wanted me to reiterate that, because that is what is coming for Aquarius. Okay? That's crazy how it said love offer like so many times, and then that soulmate just came through. Whoa, this one just flew. What else do we have? We have absence, okay? Somebody is feeling your absence, but you knew that that wasn't your destiny. You're not going to stay in a place that causes you confusion. You want something where you are feeling love and joy and knowing that a connection that lasts, like a healthy connection is something where you feel strongly connected to someone, whether they're in your presence or their absence, whether you guys are together or not, you still feel that connection, and that is what you yearn for, and that is what you're going to manifest, is what I'm seeing. Okay, you may have had disagreements in the past. I don't see anything too bad or too heavy, but I feel like there were constant disagreements, or you may have felt unappreciated. That is actually heavy. Like, to feel like you're aligned with someone who didn't care or felt like they didn't care, that is pretty heavy, actually. I'm like, I take it back. I feel like I can't just like not acknowledge like the pain from the past. And I feel like you're acknowledging it. And that's what is part of your self-care, right? In order to attract or call in this love offer, things need to be processed first, okay? And I feel like you're going along with it. Yep, you're going right along. You're releasing what left you out in the cold or what didn't serve you, and you're moving on. Okay, and you're moving toward nurturance. Look at this, 8 of Cups. Yeah, you are moved on. You are long gone, okay? You're calling in your desires and you're ready for a new chapter here. You're ready for wish fulfillment and you know you have the tools to call it in, okay? And if you don't, I'm telling you now, you're attracting new passionate beginnings. You're no longer confused and you know your worth. And I know these cards are just like, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's been like direct energy for Aquarius today. I do not know why, but just know to take heart because whatever it is you're manifesting or whatever you're calling when it comes to love, it's on its way. If it's not already here, because this energy feels very, very fast, okay? It's like fast approaching. So get ready, enjoy being single. If you're single, enjoy that as long as you can. But know that everything that you're doing, it's a little bit like, you know, fast, fast, fast and kind of happening all at once, but it's taking you to where you need to go. Okay, it's taking you where you belong. It's taking you with who you're aligned to be with. And if you're not already there, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if some of my Aquarius came through and were like, no, I'm already in a happy relationship. Yeah, because you did what you needed to do. But everybody's on different levels, so take it as it resonates because you could be being called to start this process, but knowing that it's sort of like Spirit is expediting the process because you're so willing and open and receptive to what it is that you deserve. So just know, just take heart that what you want is on its way when it comes to love. Okay, so that was my Aquariuses. I don't think I did Aries yet. So I think I'm going to go back to the fire energy and we're going to go ahead and do the Aries. Yeah, I didn't do Aries. Oh my gosh. So sorry. I almost skipped my Aries. Okay. Aries. We have toxic. We have shadow work. Okay. Right off the bat. And that's okay, Aries. Sometimes you got to end up in toxic energies in order to wake up, do your deep reflection and your inner healing, all right? You could have dealt with somebody who is very selfish, very codependent, very controlling, narcissist energy is what I'm seeing. You could be trying to get out of that situation or just fresh out of it, or you could be thinking a lot about it, okay? Take it as it resonates. We do have surrender. I feel like you're asking for help. You're asking for help on your journey of shadow work. What I can tell you, what Spirit wants to come through and tell you is definitely writing out your feelings is a good way to process things. You can get shadow work journals and just be consistent with your shadow work. Shadow work is all about, listen, this is what shadow work is. Because some people can like be, what is that? Or be like, how do I even start? Shadow work is just really the intention is to embrace both the good parts about you and also the dark parts about you and integrating that so that you can be in a place, in a state energetically of love, self-love, and self-acceptance. That's all it is, okay? So forgiving yourself for past behaviors that you engaged in, maybe out of trauma, maybe out of survival, acknowledging that, giving yourself grace and moving forward. So you don't necessarily have to like find, you know, a journal or a guide. I'm just saying that's one of the tools to help you navigate through shadow work is when you write things down, it can be very healing. And it also helps you to look at that and be like, oh, okay, so this is the struggle and you're just like facing it, okay? When you make the decision and you dedicate yourself to shadow work, Aries, this is all about facing and confrontation. You are taking a big step when you do shadow work or when you engage in shadow work, not just to find love or to attract love, but also to feel a sense of love and wholeness within you. And when you make that journey or that you start on that journey of being committed to shadow work until it's done or it's ready to be done, it's really going to serve you in the sense that it's going to help you to evolve in a way like you've never experienced before. So if you feel avoidant about it or you feel a little off about doing that shadow work, Spirit is calling you to just push that urge and do it anyways, okay? And this could have to do with your past here or past energies. Looking back, old habits already happened is what Spirit is saying. So I think that what is coming through here is this could be like a past energy that you dealt with that was toxic, is what I'm seeing, but it's leading you to this period of shadow work. And it's important to release control and surrender to it, to trust the process, because when we do shadow work, a lot of stuff comes up and we don't realize it until we're in the midst of it. But continue like going forward, because it's not an easy thing. It's not something everybody can do. Okay, shadow work is challenging. But you're an Aries. You are, Mars is your ruling planet, and you are a fighter, okay? You are a fighter, and you are a lover. You are a fighter. You can do this. You can do this. If you've been being called to do your shadow work or work through it, or maybe if you've gotten a lot done and you still are persisting, Spirit wants you to keep on going and surrender to the process. Yes, knowing that things are going to unfold in divine timing. You're also seeing truths revealed. Okay, maybe somebody could have lied to you. Maybe it led you to lying to yourself about things. But things are going to be exposed in this era, Aries. This is an era of exposition. Yeah, okay, divine intervention probably took you away from something that wasn't serving you here. But we have spiritual awakening. Yep, I knew it. 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 Shadow work is bringing you clarity and ascension. Okay. We also have, oh, I feel like you may feel like this person's pulling on your energy a little bit. You are correct. But it is important to be committed to your growth and to breaking cycles so that you can experience stability within you and around you. And you will be divinely guided to doing this. Okay. No more running. No more running away from it. It's time to face it head on and fight and heal. Sometimes healing can be a fight. It can be your own personal fight, right? It can be a fight. I'm telling you, it's not easy. But it is so worth it, because it's going to help you move on and move forward, and also help you to practice good habits that involve loving yourself, self-care, self-love here, okay? You may have been discarded or gone through the discard phase, and it may have really left you feeling very drained, insecure, hopeless, but it had to happen so that you can get to this shadow work period of your life, and you're going to look back and see your growth and see how strong you were, because you chose to face it and chose to face your fears and chose to face your shadow work, okay? Wow. Aries, I did not expect that. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, yeah, we have, I should have expressed myself better. This could be a regret of you feeling like you held back, but let me tell you something right now. There's nothing that you could have done or couldn't have done that that would have made things better. Okay, a toxic situation is a toxic situation. Sometimes a toxic person is just that. And I also feel like somebody was keeping secrets from you, hiding things from you, not being truthful. But you are going to be in a place of self-love and detachment very, very soon. Okay, amazing. Self-love twice is going to be the theme. But that's what's attracting in. That's what's attracting in new beginnings. Okay. I do feel like this person from the past, I'm like, I didn't want to say it, but Spirit wants me to say it. I do feel like the person from your past is feeling on your absence. It's because you're choosing yourself. You're calling your energy back. So, of course, they're going to feel that. So, if they reach out, just know that you're going to have to do more cord cutting, or what is it that you're committed to? Are you committed to a toxic energy, or are you committed to your future and breaking cycles? Because it can happen, but you got to have the strength and you got to make the choice, okay? Make the decision. And the decision starts with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the Mermaid deck. We have 4 of Pentacles. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay to be selfish as you make realizations and choose yourself. It's okay. I'm here to tell you that. Maybe people didn't tell you that growing up. They didn't say, like, choose yourself, meet your needs, put your needs first, prioritize yourself, set your boundaries, because boundaries protect your energy. Choose you, okay? And this is a huge realization that you're going to make throughout this process of healing, is that it's okay to choose yourself. It protects your energy. It preserves your energy. It allows you to pour into yourself. Oh my gosh. I feel like you're going to be falling in love with yourself this year especially. And I just got the chills. That is so beautiful. And look, whenever you love yourself first, that's when you attract amazing things. When you attract love. I feel like I could cry right now. We also have the Star and the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, beautiful things are coming for you. unimaginable beautiful things because you chose to delve in and do that shadow work and get it done. I love to see it for my Aries. Okay, so now we are moving on to our Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Also, if this isn't like your sign, or if I'm harping and you're like, it's not my sign, if it resonates with you, this could very much be for you as well, okay? So just keep an open mind, because we all have signs in our charts that are, you know, fixed signs or whatever. And we all resonate with something, okay? It's a very collective thing. But I do like to be specific as well, just to hone in on each sign so that you can get the information that you need. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to stop harping and drink my water. I love water breaks. We're going to go ahead and move to Cancers. What do we have for Cancer, Spirit? Thank you so much for your beautiful messages. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right, we have fire sign in reverse. Okay, here's what I'm seeing for my Cancers right off the bat. You know your freaking worth. You're not going to mess with anybody who's not giving you passion, not giving you consistency, that's popping in and out, breadcrumbing you. Like, you're not doing that. We're past that. We're not children anymore. We're not going to do that. So I see somebody trying to come through that's going to try to test you, but you're not going to entertain it, is what I'm seeing here, okay? They may have done it before. They may have tried to reach out before, but you're just like, I'm seeing you just like dodging this person, curbing them, because they do this whole thing where they get hot and cold and then they ghost you, and then there's like no passion here. It's like, is it really worth it? Is it really worth the attention that I get that is random and inconsistent? Because I deserve more, because I'm the divine feminine or divine masculine. Take it as it resonates, right? Like, I'm not going to deal with that fickle energy. I deserve consistency. I deserve somebody who's fully invested. I want somebody who's here for the long run, that earth sign, okay? Karma and justice. This is your year of karma and justice. Could be in previous relationships as you release things that and people that don't serve you, or you don't entertain energies that are coming around with their BS anymore. Wow. Okay, yeah, you're releasing it, and it's bringing you divine justice and karma, and it's taking a lot of strength to do this. No more entertaining other people's egos who entertain third-party energies. Your intuition is telling you where to go. It's giving you direction. We also have Archangel Michael here that's come through. Divine intervention. I feel like he's protecting you from this energy. Sometimes it filters in, though, and we have to choose, like, should I continue to talk to this person? Should I block this person? And that's where it gives you that ability to control the situation, right? Like, you don't have to go down the rabbit hole if you don't want to, if you don't feel like you're interested, or if you don't feel like they're giving you what it is that you deserve. You don't. And I'm giving you permission to take back control if there's an energy that comes and goes, or that tries to pop up out of nowhere and try to get your attention. We don't do that, okay? We do consistency. We do stability. We do let's go on dates. We're going to go on a date. We're going to be consistent. We're going to build something that is through consistency, not like you're not just going to pop up and be like, hey, you know, are you still, do I still have you on the hook? Are you going to bite? No, sir, or no, ma'am. However it resonates. I don't think so. Cancers aren't going to tolerate that. Heck no. Cancers have values and emotions and expressions and needs, and their love is fluid and deep. They can't be dealing with no F boys or F girls. Like, come on. None of that BS. Or no dusties. I'll say that. No dusty energy this year or at all or ever. Okay, let's see what else. We have disagreements. Okay, so they may disagree with you because it's just a habit they're in, but who cares, right? You release hope in these. It could be like you could have been biting in this energies, or with these energies, like giving them, you know, attentions in hopes of something that could unfold, or in hopes of change, but you don't have that anymore, okay? It's really good to have hope. Hope is everything, but I think that they kind of like really did that to themselves, to where you're like, there's no hope there. It's okay. It's okay to lose hope sometimes. It's okay, because it teaches you the reality of what it is. If there's something that's putting you in the round and round and continuing, you shouldn't have hope there. You should leave that, unsubscribe it, block it, do what you can to take back control and protect your energy, okay? We have the Sun here in reverse, the Ten of Swords in here in reverse, the Fool in reverse. These fools. They ain't gonna play with you because you're trying to be in a balanced connection, okay? You're not dealing with people who repeat behaviors, don't learn, don't see you for your worth. That's just a waste of time, okay? It's hard to let it go because, you know, it could be an energy that you had been maybe entertaining for quite some time, so it's hard to let go because you're just like, oh, maybe they're actually genuinely interested, and then they show like the superficial side of them. It's them, not you, okay? This is you. You're balanced, you have depth, you have like I said, self-expression, emotion, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles here. You want stability, you want family, you want these things that are long-term, and you deserve it. But in order to hold space for it, you got to stand your ground. You got to be persistent when it comes to cutting people off that's not displaying that to you because it's not in alignment with you. And I'm here to tell you that so that you can open your eyes to that, okay? So that being said, we're going to go ahead and transition to our amazing Scorpios. We're in water signs right now. We have 2 signs left to do. We have our Scorpios, and then we have our lovely Pisces. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump to our Scorpios. I gotta like pick all this up, mob it, take some time to have to clean up here, but I want you guys to have all the information that is needed so that you guys can know what direction to take or what to move forward or whatever it is that you need to learn in love and relationships. Okay, so that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump to our Scorpios. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpios today? Discarded, reconciliation. This could be like an on and off thing. Revenge. Okay, that's not good. Or maybe you're in a place of revenge because you've been on and off and you're just done with it and you wanted happiness for so long and you're not getting that and you're not seeing that. They're not treating you how you deserve to be treated, okay? This could be somebody from your past. But let me tell you something. You don't have to do a damn thing, okay? You don't have to go out there and get your vengeance because karma will take care of it for you. You don't even have to lift a finger. Spirit wants you to be strong. Spirit wants you to learn that your intuition is everything. And I know Scorpios, I mean, man, when they get messed with or when they get played with, you don't want to play with a Scorpio. Scorpios are the scorpions of the zodiac sign. They have stingers, right? And they can be the kindest people and the most passionate people, but if you mess with them, then they're going to want to sting you, right? Revenge. But I feel like Spirit wants you to take the high road. I know that sucks, and I know you didn't want to hear that, but you are strong enough to do that. We also have karma, okay? What goes around comes around. This karma could come through a third-party energy. How about that? Yep, you get what you deserve. And I feel like your intuition is telling you that that's going to happen. You're going to get your justice. The thing about justice, though, is that it does take time, unfortunately. But it teaches you how to be strong and how to be patient, okay? You're creating stability. You don't have time to get your lick back to somebody who isn't even worth the time and energy, right? Like your stability, your future is worth what's putting your energy into. Your passions. Okay, they want to ghost you and they want to be little petty betties. Let them go. Okay, and that hurts. It hurts to be ghosted. It hurts to be cut off with no warning. It hurts to feel like you're discarded. I get it. It sucks. But as time goes on, you're going to appreciate that they did that because now you have the ability to create your beautiful future here. Okay, your stability, your spiritual awakening. I'm also hearing clarity. So this situation may be giving you some clarity about what it is that you need to focus on, right? Not being at their level or stooping to their level of pettiness, making the decision to move towards stability, move toward what's for you. I know that's so hard to do. I get it, but it's worth it. Okay, it's worth making the decision. Yeah, you could be feeling overwhelmed. You may feel like you have to forgive them to move forward. You can forgive them any damn time you want whenever you're at a level of readiness, or you can choose not to forgive them. It's completely entirely your choice, and it's at a level of readiness. So don't put so much pressure on yourself for having to forgive somebody for what they did. If you're not ready and you need that anger to channel into something or transmute it, that's entirely okay, okay? And I'm giving you permission to take the pressure off of yourself for not forgiving them or if you're being angry for what they did, because you have every damn right to be angry about it. Just don't hold on to that forever, okay? Release the anger, but you don't have to forgive. A lot of people are like, just forgive forgive them because it's for you and it's not for them. But at the same time, it's like when I'm ready, when I'm damn well ready, I'll do it. And if I don't feel like doing it, then I don't have to do it. And that puts you in a place of power as well, okay? Puts you in a position of power too. I'm all about healing and stuff, but this is your process and it doesn't have to look like everybody else's, okay? As you mend your heart from whatever dishonesty you've experienced, all right? I can forgive myself though. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely you can. Sometimes whenever we deal with bad treatment, we have to forgive ourselves. Well, we don't have to, but we can choose to forgive ourselves and give ourselves grace. And that is the beauty of healing, right? That is the beauty of growth. Because you start to realize, okay, this happened because I allowed it to happen. But I only did what I knew, and now I give myself grace and I can forgive myself. Absolutely. And I think that's a better focus to hone in on than feeling obligated to forgive somebody who is like your perpetrator, right? And you can do that in time. That's completely, I just feel like it's optional, right? Forgiveness is intended to take away someone's power is what is said. And it's absolutely available to you, but it's in your time. You don't have to do it. If you don't want to right now, you can throw your tantrum and process your grief and process what had happened to you because it was undeserving. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through here. Oh, we have again the devil. Okay, so somebody's not realizing. Oh, I think that's also a hard thing to really ponder or reflect on, is that when people hurt you or trap you or do things to you that are undeserving, they don't really realize what they're doing and how much it affects you. And that's why it's so dang hard, right, to grasp. They're unhealed and they're not choosing to heal, whereas you're choosing love, healing, and grace. And you're also, even though it's a wobbly transition, you're strong enough to take that transition. Even though there could be potential conflicts, you know that you can overcome them, because it's better being in a place of stability, happiness, self-love, passions, right? Doing things and creating things in situations that are serving you versus entertaining people, situations, and circumstances that have trapped you or misled you. I'm also hearing misled, so I got to say that. Also, maybe even juggling you. You're worth way more than to be confused, okay? This person was no. Knight of Wands in reverse. You can't even be a knight, let alone a king. No, you can't even step up to that level, and you have the audacity to come and steal my energy and trap me? I don't think so. But yes, giving yourself grace is, we have High Priestess energy, is a really great start. Yes, absolutely. I completely agree with that. Okay, so now we're going to move to our last sign. We're going to move to the Pisces. I'm so thankful for the lessons, but I am not ready to forgive his abuse and betrayals. And that is completely, entirely okay, Carol. That was what I was harping on, was like, if you're not ready to forgive, you do not have to forgive. You do not have to. You can take all the time in the world to do that, or you don't have to do it at all. Because what their behavior, it was not okay for that person to behave the way that they did to you. It was not okay, and there's nothing that can justify that behavior either, okay? So let's go ahead and jump to Pisces. Now, if you're not a Pisces, you could have Pisces in your sun, you could have it in your moon, you could have it in your rising, you could have it in your 5th house, in your 7th house, whatever. But if you're hanging out and you're just like, well, I'm not a Pisces, I mean, it could still resonate, okay? So just whatever I say or whatever comes out and you're just like, oh, that resonates, then maybe the message is for you, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be a Pisces. I'm just doing this for the future, signs who want to come in and hit their timestamp and get their sign reading and then just jump out. And if you want to be the one to do that as well, I will have this video up as soon as it's uploaded with timestamps. If you missed your sign or you happen to miss your sign, you can absolutely access it whenever this comes up, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here. Please be sure to subscribe if you are just coming in. Thank you so much for the likes. And, oh, Sagittarius, Cancer. Okay, so that's probably why that message resonated with you, because I was working on Scorpio at the time. But that's a water sign, okay? And that could have been for you, which is why you're here. So, and I've already done Sag, like in the beginning. So if you subscribe, you'll see the replay of this video and you can hit that timestamp and get your your Cancer and your, well, I don't know if you were here for Cancer, but you can get your Sag reading if you weren't here earlier. Okay, so for the Pisces, we do have abundance coming through for you, okay? Somebody is missing you. That came next to abundance, and maybe that's like something that is like vindication or vindicating, because you feel like, oh yeah, of course they're thinking about me. It's true, it's confirmation. We do have blame game though. However, we have blame game. So this person refused to acknowledge their own actions. They could have been very immature, and just didn't really give you a whole lot of clarity in this past dynamic. So I feel like you're getting your vindication though from it. Ha, tables are turning. Your intuition is correct. Your justice is happening. Yep, that's what I said. That's confirmation. And I also feel like you're out of there. You're going on to better and better things here with the Together card. That's going to be part of your abundance, because you're just like, well, you know, now it's your turn to cry and to miss me and to boo-hoo. Tables always turn. That's the thing about tables, is that they turn. But if this person couldn't be mature enough, then you made the right decision. You may have been feeling like you're guarded or stuck, but I think that, yeah, it might be a little bit before you start to feel like your wall's coming down, and that's okay too. But I think that also, and I said this for another sign when this card came through, so I'm going to say it again for my Pisces, is that those boundaries are what's going to keep you from not feeling like you have to push people out, but also asserting yourself and then seeing how they react. And if they don't respect that, then you know that they're not for you. That's a great way to test the waters, is by setting a boundary, no matter how big or small, to see how the other person responds. And that'll keep you from feeling like you constantly have to push people out, because you have armor that's boundaries, but you don't have walls, okay? You just have armor now, not walls to where you're building walls around yourself. There's a difference, right? You build enclosed walls, you end up isolating. I've seen people who have gone through trauma, and it's really sad because they choose to just give up. They don't want to let anybody in, and that's not a healthy way to live. A healthy way to live is to continue to move onward and forward and engage with people, sure, not get attached to people if you're not fully invested with them. I'm not saying that, but also like setting your boundaries and speaking up for yourself and standing up for yourself is what's going to help you to wear armor and not be enclosed in those walls, okay? I have felt blocked for 1.5 years. I am growing and healing, but everything seems stagnant. This is a weird feeling. Okay, so that could be also like feeling very, very with your walls up, but at the same time, even though everything feels stagnant or seems stagnant, trust the process of it, because the healing work that you do is not linear. It's never linear, and sometimes it feels like it takes forever or nothing's happening, but you will start to see results. It's important to be patient and also affirm to yourself, I release any stagnant energy that's holding me back from what I deserve. Okay, try that affirmation, write it down on a sticky note or something, put it on your mirror and say, I release stagnant energy, and see if that helps, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to the reading. We have Tower moment in reverse. So this, I'm hearing, okay, moving forward, there's not going to be intense tower moments like there has been in the past for you, okay? So yes, if something devastating happened in the past, it probably led you to put your walls up because you don't want to experience that again. But I feel like this is not going to be experienced in the way that you had before ever again. So you don't have to worry about letting your walls down, okay? There's memories, there's a reconnect here. You could be reconnecting not with like a past partner, but somebody, I'm just hearing like brother, sister, friend, family member, support system, because I feel like a lot of nostalgia or just somebody coming around to help you heal or to work through things or to talk to you about things or to listen, to offer a listening ear, okay? That will help you to work on moving forward. Seeing outside perspectives of situations also helps give you insight to your situation after serving a soul contract energy. This could be after that, but we have healing, so you're definitely healing from this situation, okay? You're working on your healing journey, but you do have support here. All right, Spirit, what else for my Pisces? Oh, you know what? I skipped this Messages of Love Oracle deck, and I want to make sure. Oh, okay, so yeah, I think that This past energy is leading you to a new chapter, unexpected outcomes, because you're putting yourself, you're letting your walls down. You're being more communicative. Okay, I actually see this coming to fruition for you. Oh my gosh, you could be like a connection maybe coming in where they just want to like hear your voice, so they want to call you or talk to you all the time, and it's like so cute. It's like what I'm getting is like this eagerness, this joy, this new beginning, those butterfly feelings, that fun energy, but also consistent, not something that's indecisive or that's confusing to not, not wanting to. I feel like you may have dealt with somebody who was immature in the past and also had one foot in and one foot out, and that confused the hell out of you. But let me tell you something, like when someone likes you, you're going to know, you're going to have that clarity all the time. They're going to want to call you. They're going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to see how your day is going. They're going to check in on you. They're going to want to learn all they can about you, right? Like, and it's not like a love bombing way. It's just like a new interest, I don't know. You'll just see the investment that they make, and it's going to be different than what you've experienced, which could have been confusion and breadcrumbing and all this unnecessary, this dishonesty energy, lies, acting out of ego, okay, and also heartbreak, yeah, because of third parties. Yeah, that's really unfortunate that you had to deal with that, or that you were caught up in that, but it taught you so much, and you're headed into a new chapter through healing work, okay? And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I feel like there's going to be like new connections, or dating is what I see for you. I've worked on becoming an empress and a high priestess. I am manifesting my emperor. Amazing. Yeah, you have to work on yourself, and you have to get to that level in order to align with what's for you. Absolutely. Love that. Okay, we have 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is very much stability. This is what's going to be a part of your new chapter here, is that stability is what I see. So, and more mature. Holy cow, you went from immature to like extremely, extremely mature, confident, somebody that is secure within themselves, somebody that can take care of themselves while also taking care of you, somebody who is very financially stable with the 10 of I mean, these two pentacles came out side by side. So you could be calling in somebody that's very family oriented, very mature, very emotionally stable. And I feel like Spirit is saying, like, this is what we're coming through to offer you. But you got to put your walls down a little bit. You got to give, you got to put yourself out there. You got to give people chances to prove themselves that they are worthy of your presence. Because they gotta let you know, right? And they can't do that if your walls are constantly up and you're just like pushing them away because you're afraid, because you don't want trauma to repeat itself. So be cognizant of it. Be cognizant of that, is what Spirit is coming through to say. Okay, anything else, Spirit, before we wrap it up today? We have the Hermit. I see that you've been doing a lot of reflection, and this is leading you to close out old cycles. Reflection helps you do that, okay? Reflection helps you close out old cycles that you don't need to be in. And all you have to do is decide, like, I am ready to move forward. I'm ready to close the door. I see new doors opening around me. I've reflected on what it is that I've learned from the past, and I'm ready to go into something new. And I surrender to Spirit, and I ask for that to happen. And you will start to see it happen whenever you affirm that. Kind of tired of paying for everything. Heck yeah, no, don't ever do that. No. And if you do that, leave. Because that's putting you in a masculine energy. Okay? I don't believe in paying for dates or any of that. No, if you want to take me out on a date, or you want to take me out somewhere, you're going to pay. And you better have a really good career. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. So definitely take that as a lesson, and be open to receive from the masculine energy that is coming to offer you that abundance or that care, financial especially, okay? And it's not because you're like desperate or anything, but you're in your feminine. You're softening. You're the high priestess, the empress. You are in your worth. You know that you are worthy and deserving of receiving, because you're giving them something, and that's your presence and your time and your energy. Okay, that stuff costs, right? Like when we align ourselves with masculine energy, they take a lot from us. The least that they can do is pay for us to do things, or to go on adventures or dates or whatever. So just remember that, okay? Don't let anybody like harvest you or take advantage and take your money ever again. I have never been with a divine masculine. I need to get me one. He is on his way. He is on his way. Continue doing what it is that you do when it comes to you tapping in your worth. Continue on your healing journey, and he's going to come in divine timing. He was an energy vampire. Yeah, I'm so glad that you freed yourself from that and that you liberated yourself from that, because that is just, that's not where it's at, and things would have never changed. And I think that it's really good that you're seeing that, because it keeps you away. Like, it's better to be in a place of clarity than be in a place still getting drained in a fog, okay? So yeah, you will have your day though. Definitely continue to be positive, continue manifesting, continue healing, and know that there's better for you. And already by walking away or letting go of this connection, you're making space for it. And that's so exciting. But for now, enjoy your alone time, enjoy your sovereignty, enjoy your serenity, enjoy your clarity. Because when we get out of a bad situation, we become free. Do something for yourself that represents freedom. Make new friends, put yourself out there, right? Engage in hobbies, do things that are for you. And eventually, one day that door is going to open when you least expect it, and that divine masculine is going to come, because you deserve that and you deserve love. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off. Thank you guys so much for being on my live stream. If you guys want to catch the replay, I am going to post this video up very soon once it uploads, and I will include timestamps. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. I should be on tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. I've just been kind of not consistent with my structure of time, but I've been consistent showing up, so that's a start. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you in the next live. Bye-bye.